all, intents and purposes and the way that we function in society. Like I'm a white Latina, like I consider myself mixed because my mom is not a white woman,
Mm-hmm.
but I always say the world treats me like a white woman. So I
Mm.
want to acknowledge my privilege and just out front and really point out that like as far as Latina women, like my experience is not the same as darker skinned or certainly not indigenous Latina or Latinx people. It like I have, especially as English is my first language, and I don't have an accent, and all of that just makes such a huge difference. And, as I've been growing and learning and, living more in this world, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's really, I appreciate all the opportunities that I've had. And I know that I work really hard at everything that I do, but it's important to acknowledge too that it's very easy for organizations to cast someone like me
Mm-hmm.
and say, "Oh yeah, we have a Latina," and like, but it's not the same. It's not the same as like casting somebody who's might be more marginalized than me. It's just, it can be. I'm not like accusing any particular organization because I certainly don't think anything is intentional.
Right.
But tokenism is a real thing, and
Yeah.
it affects all of us. So it's so important that we're all aware of our privileges in this industry, especially, someone like me, like I'm a thin, white passing, white presenting woman. So cis het woman. So, you know, it's very, it's like, I certainly haven't had to overcome things that other Latina and Latinx singers have had to, overcome. And I'm certainly not marginalized in the same way as everybody else.